What is Yuta? Who is Yuta? And how does his technique work? Ahoy, Pirate Crew. This is your Captain Bagman here today with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Yuta and his curse technique and exactly how does that work. Now, we don't have the information that we got from his technique, it's a lot, but also a little at the same time. I'll explain why. First, let's talk about the bigger portion, or more the notable feature portion of his curse technique. Rika, aka the cursed spirit that was, well, I guess not really elementary. I mean, they were both at the age of elementary school, but technically elementary school crush. But she died in a car accident, and Yuta cursed her. But then, she ended up passing on, going to a new life, into the afterlife, and now he has a new more better improved version of that Rika. Now Rika acts like an essential, basically think of it like a duffel bag. She essentially acts like a duffel bag for Yuta's curse techniques and cool tools. Think of like the worm that Toji had. Think of the worm that Toji had, except that worm is much bigger. It can fight on its own, and it can like what's it called also. Well, I don't think it can use curse techniques, but it's very like powerful, very strong. It can hold up a lot of fucking uh curse tools. Again, I'm assuming it can use curse techniques, but we don't know. Now for his innate technique, copy. Essentially, he can copy any innate technique and use it. Innate techniques means is like it means he can't use domains. He can't use something that's like exclusive to a clan. Like for example, he can't copy Gojo's six sides, but he could probably copy Limitless. He could probably do red, reversal red, blue, hollow purple. He can do that, but he can't do domain expansion, unlimited void. The way how exactly it works, that's where it gets tricky because we don't know how exactly it works. We've seen him do it like what's all like Shorty take out many of times. People first speculated like, oh, does he have to like what's it called? Is it kind of like the Sharingan thing where he has to like see the technique and stuff like that? Because in JJK Zero in the movie, he saw what's it called Inumaki, the tuna samurai guy. He saw him use curse speech and just was able to do it just from seeing him. So maybe it was kind of like the case of that. But then you get later on into the manga, into the arc, you get to the Calling Games arc. Then that's when Charles Bernard comes in, and I reread like what's like Charles Bernard's like what's a manga like debut, and kept reading so on and so on to see if there was like any point where Yuta and Charles may have interacted, or maybe there's like a fight or like a talk before that I just somehow forgot. And they haven't interacted with each other at all. Yet he was able to use G War Staff, which was Charles's technique that allows him to see a target, like to see a target's move by attaching like a manga panel to that person and then drawing blood. The only difference is Charles had to use a pen spear. Like you had to like he had a big pen that was like act like a curse tech. That was a curse, not a curse technique, a curse tool. Yuta was able to use it with just his sword. So it's kind of weird. Then there's also with then you got what's her name? Not the wind chick, the girl that can like manipulate the skies. Is it Aura? No, what's her name? I'm trying to remember. But I mean, I'll have a picture. But oh yeah, Takako? Yeah, Takako. Yeah, that's her name, Takako. Takako, who can manipulate the sky, stuff like that. We saw Yuta manipulate the skies against the fight against Oru, the guy with the pompadour with the like granite blast hair and stuff like that. We also saw him use Thin Ice Break. Again, another technique from Takako. So, and people, and like, at first I thought, like, okay, when I was first initially reading, like maybe it's like he has to consume a piece of them or something like that because Takako lost her arm against Rika and Rika ate the arm. So maybe it's like, oh, maybe it's like Yuta Rika has to consume like a part of that person to like take their technique and stuff like that. I was like, okay. Then we also, who else he copied? Oh, he copied what's it called? what's up? Like Dalwa, I think Lakadawala. I don't know how to say his name. It's fucking hard. But basically, I'm gonna put a picture of this guy, the bald fucking like monk. I don't know if he really was a monk. I know he was a reincarnated like sorcerer who conquered like Japan and what's during what was it? Yeah, the Civil War of Wa. Not gonna go into detail about that because that like touches in real life history and I'm not the kind of guy for that. Anyway, so I was like, okay, maybe he probably like what's up? Maybe what's when he killed the old man, Rika ate him or something like that, you know. Then we get to the angel, you know. We saw Yuta use what's it called, Jacob's ladder, a technique from Angel, and it's like, did he eat a piece of the angel or maybe he just saw it and stuff like that? So it's like it's just weird how like it's just weird. And then you also got when he used what's else Sukuna's like dismantle technique, you know, when he used like used like I think was it cleave or dismantle? No, it was cleave, yeah, because Sukuna caught the sword and then he used cleave, so he used cleave. And Sukuna's like, wait, what? Did he find the last finger? And then it's kind of like, and people started like losing, everyone started losing their mind. Like, did he eat the last finger? Oh my god, is Sukuna not gonna like get to his full power and stuff like that? And it's like, I mean, for one, it's very much possible that he probably didn't eat the finger himself. He probably gave it to Rika, and that would explain why Yuta like body like hasn't like exploded or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, if somebody were to eat no, I think. Oh well, Yuji's was the case because he's like a vessel made for Sukuna, but I'm pretty sure it's either your body explodes or you get like your body gets taken over by Sukuna if you do eat the finger, or you become like a special grade like cursed spirit. It's been a while. I should have checked to see, but I mean, let me know in the comment section below how it works so I can remember. I mean, I'm probably gonna look it up anyway, but I know you guys in the comment section gonna tell me anyway. So is this? So yeah. So here's my theory about how Yuta's like what's it called, curse technique works, or his innate technique, his copy ability. I think he needs to like it's either one or two things. He needs to either see the technique, or he needs to see the technique and kind of like process or like trying to discover like how does the technique works, or he has Rika eat something that belongs to like that person, you know, whether it be something like small, whether it be something like their weapon, like their cursed tool, or maybe it's like a piece of their hair, or maybe their arm or something that belongs to that person, you know. And honestly, I feel like it's probably like the first. I feel like it could go either one. First one is a little bit more believable because in a lot of cases, uh, people in the jujutsu world will like tell them their curse technique and stuff like that because it gives them like a buff and stuff like that. Like you get a buff from like telling people like, hey, this is what my technique, this is what it does, and it's like for some reason it guarantees like the effect or damage that I do or something like that, you know. So it could be that. It could be either one. And what else? Oh yeah, his domain expansion, authentic mutual love. I'm just gonna call it authentic love. Uh, I mean, it's just literally just like he grab any katana, he just grabs any katana, and then he could like activate a copy curse technique with no restrictions whatsoever. And also another thing too interesting about that is that a copy curse technique also serves as a sure hit effect of like the domain. Now, now whether Yuta knows which sword is which, I'm pretty sure he knows which sword is which, or probably like he can just pick any sword and activate any technique. Because when I saw the panel, like when they showed it, a lot of the swords look the same, minus the scabbard like being like like some a lot of the scabbards being different color. It could be just like a visual thing, you know, but looking at a lot of these katanas, they don't all like have like different, like the blade designs like all the same and stuff like that. So it could be just a case where he knows which one is which or something like that. Maybe it's kind of like how in Death Note where what's it called, Mika had the the scarlet not scarlet eyes but the Shinigami eyes. She was able to see like the names of people, stuff like that. Maybe it could be like a case like that where he's like he can see like the names of like like what each curse technique is, or maybe he sees the aura of like curse techniques and each one of them like looks different and he's able to tell visually which one is which, you know. But I mean, yeah, who knows? So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know how do you think Yuta's uh copy technique works, and do you think we'll get any information about his technique at all? You know, because we're reaching the end game for the series. So who knows? Maybe we will. Maybe we're not. Who knows? And also, I might, don't hold me to it, but I might do a live stream of me of like reading the leaks and kind of like brainstorming like some things and stuff like that, and then probably later on down the line I'll do like a theory video depending on how it goes and stuff like that, or a discussion video about what did Yuji like awaken and stuff like that. And you know, because again, we don't know what it is. Could it be a don't? Could he have locked the door in the main expansion? Could he have gotten Sukuna's slash? Who knows? Maybe he has something special of his own. Who knows?